Alright guys, I am back. We are rocking the gas bar. Oh, sweet suffering. There we go. Meow, say meow. Alright, so we are just doing regular runs now. 9 lives, alright. I guess that's pretty good since we have shit all for life anyways. Why do I only have 1 heart? Not liking that. What is that? Some sort of leaf? Gnawed leaf. Unbreakable. Not sure what that one does. Evening, Nex. How are you today, sir? Finally, we got some freaking bombs. I need some health fast. The Forsaken. I don't like the Forsaken. Woo! Screw! Tears and shot speed up. Alright. Next area. Unbreakable standstill equals invincible. Like not shooting or anything, Tim? Cool. I'm gonna test this little theory. That's pretty nice. So that's Unbreakable that's doing that one. Okay. I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. It's like a defense mechanism, just like freeze. Oh my god! Alright, so... that works out. We need a few more buddies to go through and do some shooting. What do we have in here? Is that infestation level 2? Box of spiders. It's a box of spiders! Does that work on bosses, the thingy? The reason why I ask is, I mean, I have a heart. Bye. Seriously? Does that work on the boss? Cool. Let's see if we can go into the shop.
Shop.
Yep. Alright, so that gave us, let's go in here. What do we have? Oh, really? Another penny? I could get another penny for my thoughts? You know what? Screw this. How does she know that you love her? What is this? Wait, what? I don't know what just happened. Apparently, Dilopia doubles everything that's on the map and it's usable once and once only. There we go. Let's try over here. Right here. Really? Use that bomb to get more bombs. Okay, that works out. So that is what that does. Yeah, Dilopia, it's a one-time use, and you use it wisely. I don't know, let's see what happens. Let's see how long it takes him. I mean, it does a fair amount of damage. I don't know, it's not taking, it's not too terrible. Now all the other ones around, yeah, maybe. But I have to do that one that's like defeat, you know, or go 2 levels without getting hit at all or something like that. So this might be my means of doing that to unlock somebody. I don't remember who it unlocks either. Anyways. Speed and shot speed up. And deal with the devil. Dark bum. Worked it! Oh shit, I should have let him grab all the hearts that was in there. And we still got our 1 heart left. That's right. Die, everybody. Alright. Damn it! There goes the not getting hit. Should've just stayed still. Just got a sin heart out of that. What is that? Toxic shock, mass poison. Looks like we can stand still again. Wait, is the 3-sided gonna change me up? don't want it to change me.
Excuse me.
Dice rooms. Three pips, rerolls all pickups for the entire floor. This includes store pickups, does not reroll pickups in the Devil Room, Angel Room, or the Black Market. So this just rerolls everything that's on the floor. Huh. Like, I'm just automatically poisoning everything in here?
Power pill.
What? What good was that for?
Power pill.
Two more bombs out of there. All right, let's roll the pips. Actually, well, shoot. Okay, let's take on the boss. If I only had two daddy long legs that was going through and stomping down, that'd be great. Not really worth it. What does the Halo do? Crap, I don't remember. I can see a halo, 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 halo.
Oh, hey.
Huh?
Question.
What?
If I get it, feel like disarming some bombs this weekend?
Oh, sure. Wait, am I doing something this weekend? Something seems like it's busy this weekend. I mean, I know I'll be here, but... Oh, no. My buddy Weibel, my army buddy from Korea, actually, just moved to Denver. He took a job up here.
Ah, nice.
So he's gonna be, he's like, hey, we should do something. He literally just got in Monday.
Nice.
And I'm like, yeah, I would find me busy throughout the week because he lives down south.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get down there. What is this? Charged, baby. Wait, that's just a battery? What the hell's a battery do? It's like a little familiar that you carry along with you. So yeah, no, I will be doing that. I know, but
Okay.
we should still have. I'll obviously that's not going to be the whole weekend. So.
Worst comes to worst, invite him along.
He's not really a gamer.
Oh, okay.
At all.
Well, he doesn't have to play. He can run the book.
True. Alright, so we changed all of the stuff. We got a 2 of diamonds. A fool, where the journey begins. Alright.
So did he just get discharged, or?
No. He's
he
been
been out?
discharged for a bit. He's been living over in Kansas.
Ah, okay.
Did that change stuff in here? No. Halo. Alright, so I think that is everything. All stats up with the Halo. Including shot speed. Sniffles, huh?
Oh, I had to go down into main storage yesterday, and that place is basically a fungal swamp.
Gotcha.
And our respirator masks, the filters on them had expired, so I didn't have a mask, and yeah.
What's in here? 2 poopies! I'm really digging the stand still and don't take any damage. It's quite nice. Can I blow up both of them with one bomb? Yes, I can. Oh, I'm full. Wait, what's the world do? I don't remember. Open your eyes and see. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. There we go. Ow! Dang it. I got it hurt. And stand still. Bum bum bum.
everybody who joins us.
Bart!
Bart! Did you ever get your voice problem fixed, Bart?
He had it yesterday, because I was talking to him.
Oh. Now let's see if he can get it again. Yeah, I'd have been on last night, but I got home from work and pretty much ate supper and passed out.
That happens. Speed up, that's all I need.
Man, you got that speed?
Hey, he speaks!
Occasionally. What's up, bro?
I got a really cool build going on Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, man.
A cracked
He speaks
mirror.
somewhat.
Yeah, really. I don't know what the cracked mirror does. Hell, a lot of these I don't know what they do.
Let's see.
There's so many new items. Bart, you're breaking up. Bart, you're breaking up.
Everything.
Bart, you're breaking up.
Let's see.
It's good.
The broken handheld mirror.
Yeah.
Isaac gets a light blue crescent on his head and gives Isaac's tears a boomerang effect. Range is reduced.
That sucks. Next. How many is it going to cost me to change it? That looks like... I don't know what that is. It's like two purple rings right beside each other.
Cock ring?
No, it kind of looks like sunglasses or like party sunglasses or something.
Oh. Does it have a thing for items? There we go. So, is that an activated item?
I don't know.
Let's check out trinkets. And it looks like what?
If you got
Like
the
a pair of
stream up,
glasses?
you can see it. Yeah, it's just like two purple circles beside each other, and it's got...
Okay, that ain't it.
Maybe somebody in the chat knows? No. There it is. It's called Continuum. Plus 2.25 range, plus 1.5 tier height. Tiers will now travel through walls and appear out of the opposite wall, similar to a portal type mechanic.
Okay.
Your tiers can now also travel over rocks and objects in the environment. Let's see what else is up there. That one is the mechanical eye. Like you control the eye or whatever. Fuck, what the hell is that one called?
Eye of Cthulhu.
No. I mean, I guess I could use this. It's controllable tiers. It's one of those things like it doesn't hurt me whenever I stand still and I still have a tier out that can do damage, so. Bart still in here?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got quiet.
Reading stuff on my emails, bro.
Ah. So I went and made a new channel name, I guess if you will, a new account set up for a channel.
Two.
Right.
Top 5 and why.
Top 5 and
Okay.
why?
Yep, top 5 and why. Like top 5 best items in Fallout 4 and why. So top 5 and why.
Okay.
Figure it's a pretty good name for a channel.
Mm-hmm.
We can keep the video short and sweet.
Yeah, we got some nice news from school today.
What's that?
We have less than 4 weeks to study for a test that we should have started at the beginning of the semester.
Nice.
the school, in their infinite wisdom, has decided, now that the semester's 3/4 over, that everybody needs to take a Microsoft certification exam in order to pass the class.
Nice.
Yeah,
What cert?
we don't know.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, all we know is it has something to do with sequel. And that's it. And we're just like, really? So, yeah.
So so with that, the top 5 and why, I was talking with Bart last night.
What?
I was talking with you about last night about the channel stuff.
Okay, a second. Mom got home.
All right,
Ooh, spooky. I'm kidding, I was here. Haha, I've tricked you all.
motherfucker, I was talking with you last night. I was telling Varian, and now he's busy. Now he's gone. See what you did?
Yep. Scare people away. That's what I do.
So we need to start coming up with some good top 5 videos that we can like. You can, you know, come up with some ideas, write down some things, and we can kind of go over it, and then
Sure.
I'll start getting stuff together for like backdrops and you know, different base video information stuff.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
We won't be able to individually name the channel until
What?
he gets more than 50 subs, I think, something like that.
You might be able to what until you get 50 subs?
Like, give the channel a unique name.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find a good avatar. Hang on.
For top 5 and why?
No, for Discord.
Oh. I mean, obviously.
Man, I got my priorities set.
What's going on, Hunter? How are you today, sir?
Perfect.
I can't really see what yours is.
That didn't work. I was expecting my icon to change when I type something. You really can't look at other people's avatars, can you?
Yeah, sure you can.
Anyway. Still playing Binding of Isaac.
Yep.
Having fun?
Yep. So I got this new method, because I got the unbreakable leaf or something like that. So if you stand still, you take no damage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I'm just standing still and letting my stuff do all the work.
Does that count for like boss fights and shit?
Ceremonial robes sent up. Yeah.
Dude, that is OP.
Yeah.
Newgrounds, please nerf.
And I just picked up a shit ton of I picked up the sin robes or whatever, the ceremonial robes, so I got the sin up.
Yeah.
So I have a bunch of sin hearts. And I have the, you know, remote control thingies.
That sounds cool.
Holy balls. Okay, whew. Remote control tiers. So it's always out there and I can kind of control it and then go back to like standing perfectly still.
Dream, that's hacking, mate. I'm gonna have to ask you to slow down.
And I got Dark Bum, so he picks up all the freaking regular hearts and gives me soul hearts or whatever. Angel hearts, yeah.
Nice.
Major hex, bro. Major hex.
Who are you hexing?
Hex. Hex. Hex, bro. Hex. That's what you got right there. Hex. The new womb is fucking crazy looking.
What?
The womb. That's like at the third or fourth area in the thing in the
Okay.
lobby.
It's a little weird. It's,
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, it's a little weird. But I mean, you're into it, so I'm not gonna judge you for it.
Stop judging!
No,
I hear you judging.
because I'm doing it very loudly.
Yeah. And? They see me rolling. They hating. Trolling and trying to get me right and dirty. What about this one? Is that it? Yeah, that's not it. Ah, that hurts. Yep, I'm gonna stand perfectly still. Okay, so that's it. Come on, go pick this up. I need another heart. Nope, not gonna give me one. Fine. Lock down. That's not good. Gotcha. Go pick up this heart. 2 hearts beat as one.
It's too hot! Too hot!
What? No.
It's too
I'll call
hot.
the police.
It's too hot.
I'm gonna call the police and the fireman.
Yeah, man. Get them fireys up in here, bro. They'll be like, man, it's too hot.
I'll be like, hot damn.
Hot damn.
Bro!
Bro,
Bruh.
playing with money, sorry.
Bruh. You mean your fake Australian money?
No, I mean my real Australian money. I gotta pay some bills today. So I'm getting it out of my savings wallet.
Aren't all wallets savings wallets?
I mean, I have a specific wallet hidden in my room, which I keep my savings in, so. Don't tell anyone where it is, by the way.
It's in his room!
Yeah, but you don't know where. Haha! Victory!
Under his pillow!
Wrong room.
In the toilet tank!
Wrong again, Dream. Try one more game!
In his video game case!
That's not far off it, actually.
Okay, so it's in a movie case, but still.
No. The video game bit was what was close. But then again, there's video game stuff all over my room, so that doesn't really help.
It does! Maybe I should actually attack these guys.
And if it isn't my video game shelf, it could be there. It could be hidden among the liquor that's underneath the video game shelf.
Liquor's bad for you, okay?
No, it's alright. It's just Midori and
What's going on,
some
Micah?
moonshine. And a little bit of Malibu. I assure you. Only for getting drunk with, it's fine.
Here on Drain Raider 23, we do not condone that kind of action.
What, drinking alcohol?
Yep.
Wait, some kind of narc?
Which I really don't drink a whole lot.
Yeah, me ever. But I got it for when I do.
Ooh. What is with these poo places?
Is it poo places?
Yeah.
Just checking. Ah, I'm on fire!
My dick's on fire, my dick's on fire.
Just my tank.
Mama Gertie, standing still. Worked out really well against Mama Gertie. And we got the pentagram for some damage up. What?
Doesn't that give you blood tears?
Well, it possibly would if I was somebody other than the controllable tiers, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Dude, this fucking place is looking weirder and weirder and more crazy.
You said that's only the 3rd level?
No. This is,
What level is it?
the last one before Shoal.
Oh, okay, so you're almost there.
Yeah. I'm in the Scarred Womb 2.
Oh, good. Ooh, KB1's shooting at me.
You know, look at it if you have the stream up. It's like torn and like flesh, and there's like staples holding everything together. It's fucking crazy looking.
Oh yeah, just like a real womb.
Not wound, womb.
I said womb.
No, I think I said wound.
No, womb.
Womb.
Good old veggie dodge.
I'm wondering if I should just go in through here already, or what? Wait. That's what I thought. There was a heart on the ground. Some pretty good damage there. Gotcha. Yeah, alright. Bye bye. Yeah, most people for your age are complete idiots.
What?
Oh, Micah, he was saying most of the people in his class and grade are complete idiots. It's just trying to let him know it wasn't just his class and grade. It's pretty much all of them.
Yeah, it's everyone. Don't worry about it. Especially you. How old is he?
Micah, ooh, wait, Micah, what grade are you in? 5th? I think he's in 5th.
Yeah, that happens.
Ah, shit. What is this? Shiny rock. It shines for its brothers.
Ooh. Was it find coins for you?
I don't know. It just says shiny rock. Look, bro, I don't know. Bah!
I'm just
Bah!
trying to help out, bro.
Bah! I don't know, bruh.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Good. That's what it's all about.
This is gonna suck. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
Why don't get some fucking money then, mate? People love the shit out of you then.
Top fives.
Hmm?
Said top fives.
Hmm.
Top 5 and why? Maybe if you did all the announcing for him, we'd sound like Danger Dolan and people would be like, look, it's another Australian. It's Danger Dolan. It's gotta be because there's only one Australian.
It's true. I'm all Australians. Yeah, you know Mick Dundee? Me.
You know, I thought you sounded familiar.
Jack Nicholson? Me.
What?
Am I thinking of Hugh Jackman. I got the Jackmans mixed up. Look, my middle name's Jack. It is actually Jack, so there you go.
Bart
Suck a
Jack
dick.
New.
Bart Jack Allen New. I have 2 middle names.
That's
It's actually-
ridiculous.
It's actually Bartholomew Jack Allen New the Third, if you must get specific.
Bartholomew the Third. Yes.
There is no third, I just like adding the third.
We should get it legally changed to the 3rd.
I should!
Bartholomew Jack Allen New the Third. Gumption is what you have, sir. Gumption.
I love a bit of gump.
Gump
Shouldn't-
sat alone on a bench in the park. My name was Forrest, he constantly remarked. Waiting for the bus with his hands in his pockets! He just kept saying life is like a box of chocolates!
Okay.
That works really well for Mom's heart. We'll go to Sheol. You unlocked Eden.
Nice. What's the one that starts with a bird?
Magdalene. No, that's Eve.
Eve? How do you unlock Eve?
Don't get hit for 2 levels, I think.
Right. I was gonna say that's the only one I've ever unlocked. She has like lower hearts than the rest of them.
Yeah. Strength. I'll take you back to the start. What's going on, Josh? A lot of strategy in this build.
Yeah, stand still and let dudes kill shit for you.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot step 3. Profit.
No, step 3 is question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 4 is profit.
+5 poison bombs. I got poison bombs. I got poison bombs. These guys look scary.
Wow, they are just swarming this area.
Yeah, there's like
God.
4 freaking husks. Dead and rotting corpses. Come on, give me heart. Go planet and stuff. Really? How many Stevens am I going to be fighting? Look at all these little Stevens.
It's too many Stevens.
I know. It's not an even amount. Cause
Yeah, even Steven, I got
you. Shut up!
I didn't
No,
say anything.
I heard your sarcasm. Your
No, I liked it.
I got you.
I liked it.
Yeah, no, I heard it.
I liked it. Too much?
Love that. I mean, in the best way.
Good, good.
What's going on, Death?
Fuck this tree.
How are you today?
Take that.
Yep. Death aggro in the chat.
On good terms with the Grim Reaper, bro. That's pretty cool, bro.
Don't fear the Reaper. Da, 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 da.
Right, you bringing Blue Oyster Cult into this now?
Yep. And villains heads all at the same time. What?
Oh, too much. Fire of unknown origin took my baby away.
Owner of a lonely heart.
I should mention I only know 2 songs by Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay.
That's Fire of Unknown Origin and Don't Fear the Reaper. Oh, you know it.
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do, dang. I'm downloading yet another patch in GW2.
GW2.
Guild Wars 2, I'm assuming. So right now, so I can go PvP some more.
I burped.
Is that what you did? I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man.
That was a long walk to get to Shoal. No. Steam sale, 50% off on something that's useless because there's no more freaking places to go through and get the Steam sale on here. Kill their faces! Kill them now! I think we're ready.
For what?
Take on Satan.
Oh, yeah. As you do. Yay, we win! Are you winning? Are you? Winning!
We
Did you
won.
beat Satan?
Yep.
Nice. Suck it, Lucy.
Mom's knife has appeared in the basement. You unlocked Judas. So we got Isaac, Magdalene, Cain, Judas. Eve is unlocked by not picking up hearts for 2 levels. Samson is unlocked by beating 2 levels without taking any damage. We unlocked Azazel, Lazarus, and Eden. We have to unlock Ulith by beating greed mode with Azazel, which is fucking hard. What's going on, zombie killer? Yep, that's true. Let's do random and lose our 1-win streak. Really, Lazarus? Okay. What is this? Magic Fingers, pay to play. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. I actually have to work.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bryson, what's going on, bud? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah! Stay away! Don't touch me! Oh, I can already tell I'm not gonna like this one bit.
Don't be such a negative Nancy Dream. I'm sure you'll love it. It's fucked.
Don't be such a. Don't be such a. Bubbly Bart. Okay.
Dream.
What?
I'm offended.
Because you don't want to be a bubbly Bart?
Don't be such a dumb Derek.
Don't be such
Come on,
a
what else you
bitchy
got,
Bart.
bitch? Ooh! Such a derpy Derek.
Don't
Come
be
on,
such
mate,
a.
what do you got? Come on!
Barty Bart bastard.
Joke's on you, I am a bastard. Doesn't count.
So am I. Yay!
Woo! High five. Good stuff.
Don't be such a. Briny bitter Bart.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Don't be such a... Down in the dumps, Derek.
Call me Dream.
No.
People are like, who the fuck's Derek?
I don't know who's Deza.
Like, I actually have a real name.
Old mate Dez.
Wait, what is this? I can see for it. Really? That? Now I pick it up? Fucking I don't let it play. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Why am I like? Oh, because I'm Lazarus.
What's the Lazarus? Does he get a second life?
Yeah.
Is that just the once or once per level or?
That's the one. That's biblical, man.
Is it?
Lazarus, come forth, commanded Jesus.
I am old man Jay-Z.
Yeah, and Lazarus rose from the dead.
Sounds pretty sweet.
No, I didn't want to restart. Damn it to hell.
I gotta be real honest. The only like Bible thing I know is the one from Fallout 3, which is like Alpha and Omega. See, that's it. That's my Bible knowledge.
The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the first and the last. There's no
Yeah, the beginning and the
other
end.
way into heaven except through me.
That one.
Yeah.
You can thank video games for that.
Vidya games.
Vidya.
All right, guys. So we need a good top 5. Those of you in chat, we need a good top 5.
Top 5 video games.
Top 4 video games.
Top 5 games that show boobies. I'm playing to the audience stream.
That actually probably would be a pretty good one.
I am.
I'll write it down. What would be a good one?
Top
Top
5
5
video
video games
games,
that show boobs.
that show boobs. Ruling out the obvious, like GTA. It could be Easter eggs. It could be Easter egg boobs. So it could be like GTA 4,
So what?
Or-
Shadow Warrior?
Shadow Warrior?
Shadow Warrior's got anime. There's no nips, but there's like half naked boobs. Top 5 sexy Easter eggs.
Guild Wars 2 do it? What?
Animes.
Does Guild Wars 2 have boobies in it?
I mean, you can dress your character provocatively, but I don't think that counts. Not for what we're looking for. My notebook's falling apart. That's not good.
Let's see.
Good stuff. Fuck, where's my good pen?
How about... You know what else is fun? Dream One Finger Death Punch. I've played that one.
One Finger Death Punch? What is that?
It's a
I know the
game.
band Five Finger Death Punch. That's a good
game.
band.
It's a game. One Finger Death Punch.
That's a band. It's a good band.
Not 5 finger. 1 finger.
5 Finger. They got a song called You. It's like, oh, I'm never gonna live, never gonna give, never gonna get you right.
All right, back to what we were talking about. So
Yeah,
top
top 5
5. We need games with boobage. So
Top 5 baps.
top 5. So give us some ideas for titles. I mean, we could do things like Mass Effect.
What about the Mass Effects? Hold on, let me get my
Gratuitous
limited
sex scenes.
loot crate. Fucking, what's that game? With the zombies?
Walking Dead.
No. Game. I suppose there are Walking Dead games.
I'm like, you're The Walking Dead. You're thinking for Xbox One.
Dead Rising.
Yep, Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. Yeah, I got the Loot Crate limited edition Dead Rising pen.
Blood Rain
The
2, lots of boo, age, and main character was in Playboy. So Blood Rain 2, good one to research, so write that down.
I don't know.
Dragon Age Inquisition. The Witcher 3. I mean, the Witcher series. I mean, it could be like top series if you wanted to do something like that. Because, yeah, The Witcher is a pretty sexified series.
Okay. Alright, so what was it? Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain. No, Blood Rain 2.
Shit.
And then Death said The Witcher 2 or The Witcher 3. Honestly, The Witcher 2 as well. and Dragon Age.
I'll just write down the
Inquisition.
Witcher series.
Yeah, okay. Left 4 Dead. What? Some zombie boobs? Zomboobs?
What was that? Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead, yeah.
I mean, who's got boobs in that? In the first one, there's Zoe. She's wearing a jacket. It's all closed up. I don't think you see naked zombie male boobs, but there's no fem boobs. No foobs.
Assassin's Creed. Is there boobs in
Is there-
Assassin's Creed?
Isn't? We're talking about full boobage.
Yeah, we're not talking about like, oh, there's characters that have boobs, because yeah, we're talking about like full exposed, like games to where, you know, you searched for them whenever you were younger or whatever it was, and you're like, oh, boobs.
Look, if we're gonna start a top 10, we're starting with a
Top
bang.
5.
2 bangs to be
This
specific.
is a top 5 and why. We're doing top 5 because we can keep shorter videos. It keeps the interest and people know exactly how many they're going for.
What did I say? Top 10?
Yep.
Okay, I meant top 5.
God's flesh. Tears now have a random chance to apply a shrinking effect, causing enemies to shrink in size and also run away from Isaac. Shrunk enemies can be crushed and killed by walking over them. Wow. Duke Nukem. Death said that you can just write down the Dragon Age series. It's the whole series you're able to.
Oh, that's a very good point. I've been playing through.
You know what, Lord
Inquisition
Slayer?
lately.
I agree with you, and I'm totally with you on there. But still, it made it pretty exciting. Yondar Simulator? What the hell's that? I mean, the Duke Nukem series, yeah. I mean, you can pretty much write down the Duke Nukem
Simulator
series.
is a Japanese, basically, stalker game.
Okay, well, that one's too obvious. We're looking for
Well, so is Dragon Age, really.
a stalker game where you're stalking women.
Yeah, more along the lines of younger students stalking older students.
Yeah,
What?
so Dragon Age was pretty much not that, Bart. I'm just saying.
Well, you said too obvious. I thought you were talking about games that were too obvious, like GTA 5. There's some nice baps in that game if you go to a strip club or to the Playboy Mansion.
It's true. But
Not that I know.
there's a lot more element to the game than what a Yondar, I guess, would be, you know. Zombie, we got this Duke Nukem series. Because that whole series was pretty much like, yeah, I've come to see boobies and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Down Nuke Dukem.
How about, what do we have so far?
So far, we got Blood Rain 2, Witcher, Dragon Age, Duke Nukem.
Blood Rain 2 what? Witcher, Dragon Age, Duke Nukem?
Yep, that's it. So far.
There's boobs in Mortal Kombat, like exposed boobs in Mortal Kombat? X?
Is it? Oh. My search history is about to get weird.
Mine too, don't worry.
There's mods.
I mean, are we gonna say that mods count?
I don't want to say mods count. I'm talking about we should be
Natural
game.
in-game, like Easter eggs and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat X, I can only see mods. Mass Effect, there's definitely boobs in Mass Effect.
Yeah, that's why I said that one earlier.
I just didn't
There's
write it down 'cause I
full-on
didn't-
sex scenes with all of your crew in that one, so, you know.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate, yeah. Not mods like the girl, Tomb Raider. We're looking for games in which there are completely exposed boobs, naturally in there, not mods. So we can make a top list of those. Such weird.
There's boobs in Metro Last Light. There's like a whole strip scene in that.
I'll write it down for.
But well, if we're looking for Easter eggs, or kind of unexpected, like this is in the campaign, you have to kind of do it.
Yeah. It's so.
I almost want to put Metal Gear Solid 5 on there because of Quiet, because she's basically naked. Let's be real here.
Let's see. Let's see.
Far Cry 3 has boobs.
Does it?
It does. One of the endings.
All right. Now you can put that down as one, and make sure you put down like one of the endings so we know exactly what we're talking about on there.
Is it the good or the bad ending? Either way. Let's put down end choice because I don't remember if it's a good or bad choice.
Far Cry 4 has some Disney Pixar Cars game. What?
What? I don't believe that person.
Neither do I.
Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015.
What? Shut up.
Shower with Your Dad Simulator.
Yeah, I heard you.
Honey Pop? I mean, that's just Bejeweled, and then it rewards you with a nude picture. Dream?
What? Sorry, I was reading this. The Guy Game Underage Nudity Lawsuit.
Ugh.
It's a Engadget article back from 2004. Says it has come to light that one of the characters, quote unquote, featured in Top Heavy's frat house staple, The Guy Game, is actually 17, at least at the time of filming. Now listen to this. The young woman has since filed suit against Take-Two, the game's publisher. The lawsuit states that the plaintiff is still a teenager and wishes to attend college, develop her career, and be active in her community and church. However, her appearance in The Guy Game, flashing the camera, has brought embarrassment, humiliation, and shame upon her. So she's suing for like millions of dollars. I'm like, wait. She signed up, signed a contract, flashed her boobies, got put into a game, and then filed suit. Wow.
Makes sense to me.
God of War. Yeah, I mean, that is true. God of War series had the thick things and stuff like that. Yeah.
Sims?
I mean, well, it was more mods to go through and get the nudity on the Sims.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
Saints Row, but
Any
again,
nudity
that's
in
kind of
PS1
not the same.
games? I'm trying to go through the whole like generations of it, you know, and see if there was anything.
Oh, In Lucius, the first one, I believe you can
Wait.
spy on like a maid in the shower or something like that. Yeah, Lucius has a nude scene with some baps.
There's the. I just linked you a link.
Did link me a link.
Taboo included a warning that was intended for gamers 14 and up. Apparently, 14 is the minimum age for seeing very tiny pixel boobs.
Well, there you go.
Bubble Bath Babes, 1991, Nintendo.
Nintendo. Oh, shit.
NES. Puzzle
yeah,
Bobble was a naked lady lying across the bottom of the screen. The Bubble Bath Babes is for you. Rings of Power, Sega Genesis.
BMX Triple X. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Custer's Revenge.
Oh wow, that's a controversial game.
Custer's Revenge, yeah.
Yeah.
But that one's been covered
know.
so much.
Yeah.
Rampage World Tour.
Rampage. When did Rampage? I played that. Did it have that? When?
The monsters shrank down to naked humans, and when they ran out of energy. You had
Wow.
Nessie or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
She was a blonde female. She was a little naked character. These humans would
Okay.
shamefully cover up their nakedness with their hands and arms while they skulked off the screen. In 1997 update Rampage World Tour, the humans were a little less modest. Before covering themselves up, they would pause for a moment before they realized they were naked, exposing players to the full Monties. That's actually a really good one. Rampage World Tour, 1997, PS1 and N64.
I know. I played the crap out of that one.
Because UT makes me feel important because in my school group I am barely asked about my ideas. You always gotta be able to go through and ask. What's going on, Reaper? Mr. Mosquito? That's another one. But that one, you know, yeah. Let's see. BMX Triple X, yeah. The Guy Game, yeah.
Leisure Shoot
The
Larry.
Brother 2, Dante's Inferno.
Conan.
Oh, yeah,
PS3 and
definitely
Xbox
Conan.
360, yeah.
The Game of Thrones Telltale game apparently has nudity.
Afro Samurai. Xbox 360, PS3 came out in 2009. I'm trying to find the ones that are older, but let's see. Quantic Dream, Dante's Inferno, God of War trilogy. Yeah, pretty much that whole God of War thing. Rings of Power. I don't remember that one. Before it was stunning the world with Uncharted, Naughty Dog was sneaking nude scenes into its Sega Genesis games. This isometric RPG Ring of Power. Rings of Power. The developer's logo appeared before the title screen, accompanied by some blonde. By inputting a secret code, players could remove the woman's top. Funny, Uncharted owes a great debt to Tomb Raider, and yet Naughty Dog totally had a real nude code years before Lara Croft's fake one. Let's see. Fatal Frame 2 or 3.
The forest has naked women cannibals running around.
Hmm.
Not working now.
God of War. Yeah, we got that one. This game just looks terrible.
Which game?
I don't know. I'm just kind of scrolling through different news articles that are talking about like just nudity in games in general over the last couple decades. Page by Games Radar game nudit you didn't notice. What? Page by Games Radar game nudit. Oh, okay. Top 7. There we go. Do 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 do.
Hmm. What?
Bayonetta 2. Yeah, that's true. Bayonetta was the series for it.
How do you spell Bayonetta?
Bayonetta.
Alright.
That one, yeah, because that one, I remember when that one came out, my buddy was playing. He was like, "The game, yeah." Blah, 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 blah. I was like, "All right, cool."
There's GTA San Andreas and the hot coffee mod thing. Because that was like on the disc but taken out of it. I suppose,
So, I
nah.
mean, it was like an unlock.
Again,
It was like an
that's super
Easter egg
dumb.
kind of unlock thing. So, because I mean, you had to
it's
put
been
in a.
super done though.
Yeah, I mean, it has. That's one thing I'm trying to avoid is ones that have been like everybody's seen before.
Mm.
I Heart Katamari. Was there anybody naked in Katamari?
Katamari?
I Heart Katamari game?
There was not. I'm certain of it.
My search results are
Alright.
going to be fucking crazy.
Yep.
Oh. All right, that's all I can think of. Soul Calibur the Jiggles. I mean,
Soul Calibur the Jiggles.
Dead or Alive, yeah. Jiggle mode, Dead or Alive.
Alright, put DOA down. It's a really straightforward name, isn't it? Dead or Alive?
Yep. You're either one or the other. I heart Katamari. That was a weird but fun game. I actually really enjoyed that game. I didn't, just like rolling everything up and going and making it a star.
that's
Basically
surprising.
killing everything, crushing it into tiny to make a new star. It's really fucked up actually, but still.
No, it's alright. Just go light that shit on fire. No help here. Alright, I gotta poo.
Well, you have fun with that.
I will, you watch. Well, don't, actually, that'd be weird.
Bart, we're watching you poo!
No!
No, don't say. Excuse me. All right, so what would be another good top 5 list? Why would just going to Pornhub? That's no fun. So another top 5 list would be something like
Top 5 craziest race cars.
race cars.
Yeah, been some crazy race cars in games. Or top 5 craziest cars in games. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas.
Hmm. What was that old Saga game? Oh, dang it, I can't see what it says. That had the girls in the nightgowns being stalked and killed. But there was never any nudity or anything like that in that one. That was just like they were in nightgowns. And it was called... it was really, really stupid. What that was the name? Did you know Toad is flipping you off? What? How about... I'd love to do something with like fighting mechanics or something like that in a game. Like, I don't know if like most innovative, but like just top 5 craziest fighting mechanics or something like that. Top 5 hidden vulgarity? Like, what do you mean, zombie? Core Party, Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal was a really cool game. So for like what? For like fighting mechanics or whatever? Top 5 hidden vulgarity. So yeah, like with an idea, like talk about what you mean. Like give an example of a game that for like top 5 hidden vulgarity and stuff like that. Like how Toad is flipping you off. Okay, so maybe like subliminal kind of vulgarness. Vulgarity? Is vulgarity really the... So we'll type that in here. Top 5 subliminal vulgar messages in games. Well, in kids' games. Which one's Toad flipping you off in? Like, is there a specific one where it's like, yeah, obviously he's flipping you off? Alright, so top 5 subliminally vulgar kids games. Subliminally. It's a hard word to say for some reason. Start spreading the news.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. So you gotta put that one's by top 5 subliminally vulgar kids games.
I'm sorry, what? Is this a new top 5?
Suggested by Zombie Killer 3259. Yep.
Top 5 subliminally vulgar kids games.
Wait, what? Star Wars Racer? How's that one vulgar? Other than to your eyes. What'd you say?
What?
You said something. You were starting to say something.
I was mouthing out subliminally as I tried to spell it.
Oh. You mean trying to spell out what I typed right here?
You typed it? Oh, you did. Yeah, that.
The characters swear. I mean, yeah, we could write that down, like the swearing characters, like in Star Wars Racer. All right, zombie.
I know there's a Teletubby game that makes you want to kill yourself because it's so bad. Does that count?
You know, I don't think so.
Worth a shot.
I mean, come on, it's the Teletubbies.
Yeah, you're right. They make you want to kill yourself anyway.
Yeah.
How about Core Party or Fallout New Vegas? What is subliminally vulgar? That one's not subliminally, and that's not really a kid's game. Fallout New Vegas is rated mature. And I don't know what Core Party is. For PSP? Corpse Party? Because Core Party and Corpse Party, different things. So I'm assuming you're saying Corpse Party. I mean, would you consider Corpse Party a kids game? No, it's still. We're saying kids games. One's like Mario would be considered like kids games. You know what I mean? And Brinson, it's Corpse. Corpse. There you go. South Park, not gonna say it because it's not a kids game. South Park is rated mature. Both of those games are rated mature. They're not kids games.
Silent Hill, that's got adult themes. Does
Yeah.
that count?
No. Sub the what, zombie? I don't go and sub other channels. Especially ones that just ask for it. Sorry, bud.
Speaking of Dream, do you mind subbing to my channel?
Hey, no. Aren't I already subbed to your channel?
I think you are, actually. Never mind. You know, that channel that I have uploaded 2 videos onto and then took them down.
Yep. um... What's going on, Bevan?
What about... No, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, like, the Final Fantasy game where Aeris dies, which I think is 13. Because that's aimed at kids. I use the term loosely, because everyone I know played that when they were like 10, so...
It's like Earth died in 7, dude.
7, hey, that's 13, that's one of the most recent ones, isn't it?
That and 7
Can
was
you
on
tell that
PS1, so I mean it's...
Can you tell that I've played one Final Fantasy game? And even then I didn't enjoy it that much and didn't finish it.
It's terrible.
From a different generation, bro.
I mean, I haven't played any of the new ones. The only ones that I have played. I've played 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, or 3, 4, 5, and 7. And then I think that's all I've played is 3, 4, 5, and 7.
The one that I've played, hang on, I've got it here. On my PSP. It was a remake of Crisis Core.
Crisis Core came out on the PSP, dude.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the PSP.
Yeah, it's not a
It
remake.
was a remake.
No.
Huh? Oh, was that exclusive, was it? I
Yes.
swear it was like, it's like a remastered edition of it.
Might be a remastered, but it's a PSP exclusive.
Oh, okay, there you go. Hmm. I don't think this list is gonna work.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just kind of hard. You have 11 million views. Sweet. Well, let's try a different list. We'll keep that one on a back burner.
Yeah.
How about
Top 5.
we could do top 5 Star Wars games?
We could. Now this is pod racing.
Well, because I keep seeing about like a lot of people asking like, well, what's the top 5 or top 10, games for Star Wars? Da, 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 da.
That's
Like in a lot
that's
of
a good
Reddit
point.
forums,
And
'cause with the new movies
with the
coming
New
out and stuff
Hope-
like that, yeah.
yeah, I'm glad we're on board with that. All right, so top 5 Star Wars games.
You got to put Star Wars Galaxies up down there. I'm saying like I loved that game.
All right. Star Wars Galaxies. SWTOR.
I don't know. I wouldn't put the Old Republic on there.
Why not? I
I
really
would
enjoyed
put
that game.
Knights of the Old Republic number 1 on
Knights of
there.
the Old Republic.
Lego Star Wars, the whole complete collection. I will agree with that one because
Oh,
that one I thought
definitely.
was really fucking great.
Speaking of pod racing, hang on, let me look up the name of that game. I've got it here in my Nintendo games somewhere. GoldenEye. What is that? It's a plain one.
I remember Star Wars Pod Racer. I played the crap out of that game.
Yeah. Good game. Can't find it though. Oh, here we go. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. The arcade version up in Sydney with a friend. Like it was the, you sit in the chair and that, but it was the pod racing chair and that. It was really cool.
I really liked N64 Shadows of the Empire. Is that what it's called? Star Wars Shadows of...
OTC TIE Fighter X-Wing.
Shit. Sorry, what was it? What were they? I was busy.
Hold on.
No, TIE Fighter versus X-Wing, or just TIE Fighter.
Yep, Shadows of the Empire was the one I was talking about. Love that game.
Repeat.
It was on N64. It was my first Nintendo 64 game that I got. And like the only one that I had for the longest time, so.
Fair enough.
It was based on a book, is what Lord Slayer says. Star Wars Racer, Battlefront 2.
What I just put. Oh, Battlefront, of course. People love their Battlefront.
Yeah. The one that's about to come out, which one's that?
The beta is just Star Wars Battlefront. I played the beta.
Right, but what's the release title of it?
Star
Is
Wars
it-
Battlefront.
So it's just Star Wars Battlefront, even though they already had a Star Wars Battlefront?
Yes, it's a reboot.
Makes no sense.
Makes total sense.
Let's make a new game. It's gonna be the exact same game. We'll call it the exact same thing.
Oh, Brian.
I don't know. Are you getting snow out there, Dream?
There's
Not
the
yet.
pinball
It's
machine.
supposed to start about I think 4 or 5 in the morning.
Not yet. It's supposed to start in the morning.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron. It wasn't that fun.
I am the
Did you say the pinball machine?
Yeah, man. Star Wars Pinball Machine.
When did
Doesn't
that come
count as a
out
video
on?
game, but
Oh, you're talking about the pinball machines in like in arcades, like an actual pinball machine.
yeah. Oh, the Force Unleashed games. I know the first one was entertaining.
I can
Wasn't the
agree
best
with
of
that
games, but
one.
it was pretty fun.
I liked the first one. I
I played
think
the
that
second
was
one,
pretty cool.
A little bit buggy at certain points, like when the you had to pull down that destroyer. I think that was bugged for like everyone. I'm gonna put it down. I liked it.
How many is that altogether? Like, what games do we have?
Alright, we got Star Wars Galaxy, SWTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Racer, TIE Fighter, Shadows of the Empire, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Lego Star Wars franchise, and The Force Unleashed.
All right, so we need to narrow that down to 5.
Okay.
Shadows of the Empire, I think there's a whole generation of people that will agree with that one. Hands
Okay,
down.
so keep. Star Wars Battlefront 2, people fucking love that game. So keep that. Star Wars Galaxies, which one's that?
That's that one that I was telling you about. Galaxy's the one where you, like, it took like a year and a half pre-CU before you could, pre-combat engine upgrade. It took like a year and a half to become a Jedi.
Ah, yeah.
And I was telling you about that one. You can still play it on some of the. Some people have like independent servers and everything like that set up for it, but it's fucking crazy. That one, the reason why I would like that one on there is because I know a lot of, especially the younger generation, have never even heard of that game or know about it. So that's nice because it might draw them to it and say like, "What is that?" and then look it up. You know.
That's a fair point. I can respect that.
So I mean, right now that puts what 3 that Battlefront 2, Shadows of the Empire, and Galaxies as definites on the list.
Yeah.
Well, as hards on the list. We'll basically
We'll put as hards, yeah.
second round
just-
of you know.
I'll just underline them. So, sorry, Shadows, Battlefronts, and Galaxies. Star Wars Racer. I know I played the shit out of that. It's a fun arcade game. It's a fun N64 game. It doesn't... how's it hold up?
I mean, what were some of the other ones we had on the list?
SWTOR, Knights of the Old Republic.
Hold on, you're breaking up.
Force...
Try it again.
Can you hear me?
Hopefully.
Force Unleashed, Lego, TIE Fighter, Racer, Knights of the Old Republic, SWTOR, that's it.
Damn it. All right, Lego Star Wars, like the one that's got all of it on there, is just freaking hilarious. I think they find all the perfect humor and everything in it. There's lots of cool, fun stuff where you can go around and things. So I'm gonna say that I love that one. Like, it was such a fun.
Yeah, I love the Lego games. I've been playing through Marvel Lego, I think. What's it called? Hang on, I got it here. Marvel Superheroes. That one's a lot of fun. There's an achievement for having a co-op game where one person is playing as Johnny Storm and the other one is playing as Captain America, because they're played by the same actor in the movies, which I thought was hilarious. Anyway, back to Star Wars.
Let's see.
What about TIE Fighter?
I didn't really get too far into that one. Like, honestly, it was cool, but it wasn't like crazy for me.
Okay, so cross that one out. And we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4. We gotta choose one more out of 4. Which is Force Unleashed, SWTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, and Star Wars Racer.
I don't know. I really like Knights of the Old Republic. The first Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, and I know Jaden loves that game too. I've never played it myself, but yeah, we'll go with that one. And we'll honorably mention the other ones. Because they are good games.
Yeah, they are, and I mean, it's a really hard choice, but like the first Knights of the Old Republic was fucking great. I mean, you can go and you could be good or bad, and you had like choices that were affected with everything, and it was just good. What's going on, London?
Because SWTOR, while it wasn't the best of games, the storylines that you could get into and the choices you could make, like, the stories were awesome. Like, when you chose, like, the bounty hunter, you'd go around and get, bounties of people. And some of them were just really fun. Like, one guy, like, you had to go to Tatooine to get a guy. And he's like, well, look, I don't want to be killed. How about we kill this clone of me that I happen to have? Like, you put some bullet holes in that, and then I become your friend, and we work together. And they're like, fucking hey, let's do that. It's so much fun.
That sounds much better.
And the agent, like, you just become a secret agent and do so much cool stuff for the Empire. It's a lot of fun. And the story gets batshit insane, and there's drugs and mind control and blah. And there's a fuckbot. I call her a fuckbot. She's not a fuckbot, but I call her a fuckbot. Her name is Scorpio. She's a fuckbot. No, she's actually a warden of a prison that you managed to get into a robot body because it was an AI system, and then you just bring her with you because she's basically your droid. But
Terrible.
she hates you. Okay, what other lists?
Don't know. Let's see. So far we have the booby games.
We got games with BAPs, we got Star Wars games, and we got the kids games with adult themes. I suppose there's the obvious top 5s, like favorite weapons in games, favorite locations, non-scary games that just happen to scare you at certain points.
Top 5 like unintentional scary games.
Yeah,
Unintentional
top
scary
5 non-scary games with horror moments. Like in, what's an example? Fallout 3, I would say, is actually kind of a good one because there are some creepy bits where, like, you're going through ruins and there's, like,
Yeah, I mean,
ghouls
I can
and
see
just
that,
they
like-
pop out at you and you're like, "Nyeh."
I can see that one.
Okay, alright then. Okay, now I'm just trying to think of games that skip. You know what? Minecraft has got some scary sounds in it when you're like you're cave digging. And it's got you looking
I
over
think
your
we could
shoulder all the
go
time.
definitely put Minecraft in there for the first time you ever fucking made it to the Nether. That just scared the
That's
shit out of
wrong.
me. Yeah.
Yes, or the first time you pissed off and looked at an Enderman.
Yeah. No, but just like when you're like splunking in a cave and just you hear all the new sounds like that, and it's just like, ugh. What's behind me? first Fable game.
First Fable game.
Yeah, did you ever
here's
play
one
it?
for you. Games with heavy moral choices.
Ooh, that is a good one. In the first Fable game, you get to a bit where you have to go through. It's a forest, but it's a super fucking scary forest. It's got like werewolf shit in it. And that's always terrifying. Like I remember playing this as a kid and just being scared as fuck whenever I got up to that point, and you have to go through it.
I don't remember that part.
It's I'm trying to remember the name of the forest.
Now maybe just for me, like it wasn't that scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's entirely possible. You have to like escort 2 merchants through it. I remember this for some reason.
I was just playing Minecraft yesterday. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you have games that were unintentionally scary whenever you were playing them?
Really, stealth games have the opportunity to be terrifying.
Well, those I think are more adrenaline, like exciting,
Yeah.
instead of
Adrenaline scary.
yeah.
I want to say Bad Company 2, because in that campaign, it's like there's this EMP bomb, and it makes like it's like kind of like a Inception noise, and you do like a prologue where you're in World War II and you go to like this secret Japanese island where they're developing the EMP and that, and you hit a and like it sets off the thing and it makes like a tidal wave and it destroys your submarine and that. And then when you're playing the main campaign, which is set in modern times, you hear that sound again, and it's just like, oh fuck, that's scary, because it's this big EMP that like decimates things and makes tidal waves. I don't think they know what an EMP is, but
Right.
yeah, and then it goes off and like all planes fall out the sky and shit. It's pretty cool. So that's a scary moment. It's like,
Playing
oh
games like
fuck,
Final
that's a
Fantasy
scary
VII with
thing.
random battles made me jump many times. I can see that, like having the random, like when the battles happen.
What game is that?
Like Final Fantasy VII or.
Oh yeah, jumping out, yeah.
Just like when the way the battles would just like start up random, you know, and it's kind of like, oh, it's okay. Go Pokemon.
Wild Pikachu has appeared.
Was there any games back like in NES days or Super NES days that scared the crap out of you?
Not really. But of course, I didn't come into gaming until after that.
On the Nintendo, in in one of the Zeldas, you've got like the undead things that were fucking creepy as fuck. Not to mention the moon in like Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Feels like Ocarina of Time. Viscera cleanup detail can actually be pretty scary because you're cleaning up after like horror events,
Yeah.
like sci-fi horror. So like you're cleaning up like body parts and shit, and it's kind of like creepy. But I wouldn't say it's scary. You know what? Halo Combat Evolved, where you first encounter the Flood. That's scary.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would
I
agree with
agree
that.
with
Like that first time when you're just like, oh.
Yeah. Like it sets it all up, and like you're going through and you're watching the cam of a dead soldier, and then like it shows the Flood, and then you hear a knocking, and then they burst through a door, and it's like, oh fuck. That's scary.
Wolves in Skyrim give you a mini heart attack.
Yeah, they do sneak up on you.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if there was like any games that like kind of had that fear, anxious, part to it. Growing up,
Yeah.
that like you were just like, oh, I don't want to play this part. I mean, other than the ones that were intentionally horror games, you know what I mean?
Mm. I know in Fable 2, there's if you unlock one of the doors, and you walk up this road. It's a snowy road, and it's all nice, and there's lampposts everywhere. It's well lit, very homey. And then you walk into a building, and it's like this big manor. You walk into it, and you open a chest, and you get an item out of it, and all of a sudden the building is like destroyed, and there's like cages with skeletons hanging from it, and bloody weapons everywhere. And as you're walking back out the fucking road, like all the lampposts have suddenly become those cages, and there's like blood everywhere, and it's all horrible and dark and scary. If you're not expecting that the first time, that terrifies the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And I haven't played Fable 3, so I wouldn't know. Even though I've got it on the 360 and the computer, I just haven't been able to bring myself to play it. Even though I love Fable 2, that's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, but see, Alien Isolation is aimed as
That's
more
a
of
horror
a
game.
horror game. So, well, thriller game, I guess. We're talking about
If you
like the
want-
unintentional ones, like the ones that are like, I was playing Nemo,
I was playing this game that I
the
shouldn't
Dream
have been scared
Master,
by.
and fucking got scared.
Mm. Like there's games like Subnautica, which is an underwater survival game, and I don't know about you, but I'm terrified of being underwater just because of everything. And so like you're floating in the abyss and you can't see the bottom of the water, and you're trying to get to the top, and it's just like I'm so scared.
Are you
So
so
that
scared?
kind of could be a thing.
Yeah, I
Of
mean that could.
water?
I mean
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of
hate- I
like a
hate the
different
ocean.
type of fear,
Yeah, that's a specific thing to me.
It's like Skyrim and like Morrowind or Elder Scrolls with the spiders and people being freaked out by the spiders, and so that's why the game was so freaking terrifying to them because of the spiders and they couldn't stand the spiders.
Yeah.
Or the first time you get run across a Draugr.
The dungeon boss, when you haven't killed Skeletron the first time, is scary. In Terraria? Yeah, that one kind of did shock the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting to go through for the...
Yeah, I'll put Terraria down. Just because you head down there and you're like, what is this? And then a fucking giant skull comes out of nowhere.
Yep.
And there's no avoiding it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ravenholm in Half-Life 2 was pretty scary.
Half-Life was built out, though, as a thriller game.
Yeah, true enough.
No, yeah, next. We talked about that earlier. Is like whenever you're first kind of running in, the first time you run into the Nether, and like a bunch of stuff with the Minecraft one. So yeah, that one we got covered on there.
What about... Did you ever play Red Faction Guerrilla?
No.
It's a game where you're on Mars, a colonized Mars. It's like a mining world,
Mm-hmm.
and it basically like it's got a corrupt government, and you join the rebels and try to like free Mars. But you're on Mars in the middle of nowhere, and there are this group called Marauders, which are basically but and they're crazy, and like you first time you really come across them, they come out the woodwork, and you just, damn it, bullshit. Point is, the Marauders are scary because they will just come out of nowhere when you're playing the game. It's just like
What all do we have on the list?
Fallout 3, Minecraft, Halo CE, and Terraria. Saints Row Get Out of Hell.
No.
But you're in hell. It's spooky. That game's a lot of fun if you've never played it. Same as the other Assassin's Creed games. I'm sorry, Saints Row games, but still fun.
No. I keep trying to go back to earlier games that have maybe people just didn't ever realize. You know what I mean? Like not any of the newer kind of ones, but I don't know.
Right, so again, I come back to the first Fable game. Because that's pretty old. And then there's that, like, the Rose Manor, I think it's called. Which is, like, a spooky place. Filled with skeletons. That would not scare an adult, but it scared me.
Yeah. Put it down, we can see if it makes it through the list, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did they ever make any DLC for the New Order? I know that there was like a separate game, but did they ever make DLC?
That's what I know. Not that I remember, I should say. Nothing that. Metal Gear Solid's Nuke Warehouse. Big Boo's Haunt. Super Mario 64, Big Boo's Haunt. I can see that when you're younger. Yeah, I can definitely see that as being one of the ones that kind of freaked you out.
Yeah, again, that kind of goes in with like Zelda, with like the zombie creatures are kind of creepy.
Yeah. Half-Life 2's Ravenholm, Halo's The Flood. I think we'll put down Halo's The Flood.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid: The Nuke's Warehouse.
Did you ever play the first Batman game in the newer Batman games, Arkham Asylum? There's a bit where you fight with Scarecrow and he infects you with fear gas, and like you're in a morgue, and like the doors start opening and that's pretty creepy.
I would say, but that's a bit more of what Scarecrow is supposed to be doing for that, is to kind of go through and put that fear. Metal Gear Solid, the first time when you fucking fight Mantis or whatever his name is, the psychic guy.
Yeah.
Creep me the fuck out whenever you're going through and he's like knowing your games and like making your like moving your controller and stuff like that, and that did scare the fuck. I'm like, what?
Can I just say, I don't know if you played the new one,
Nuh-uh.
Metal Gear Solid 5, but there's a part where you come up against a Metal Gear, and it's like introduced to you, and it jumps down, and you've got to like run and hide from it, and it's just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and anytime that this Metal Gear shows up, it is legitimately terrifying. Because it's like this giant fucking robot, and you're running around on a horse. It's just like, eh.
Giant robot versus my horse.
So I'm gonna put down Metal Gear 5 as well. Forget what the thing's called. It's like something.
The level's theme song is eerie in its own right. Discovering the enemies in the haunted house is where the true terror comes into play. Prior to Super Mario 64, boos have always been easy to escape. This remains the case in Mario 64, but unfortunately for the player, the haunted house is home to Terrys that haven't been seen before. Huh? Little terrors. I don't know why I have California Girl stuck in my head. Because that's why.
The final
Why
boss in Earthbound. Pokemon's Lavender Town.
Fucking mom? Yeah. Or
Yeah,
mother?
I'm gonna put Earthbound down.
Earthbound was a creepy as fuck game.
Hmm.
Like, Earthbound was creepy, Isaac level creepy before Isaac. Well before
Yeah.
Isaac. But yeah, that's where I would put that. I would put Earthbound as Isaac level of creepiness. Yeah, unintentional scary moments in non-scary games, like games that weren't meant to be scary, but they had just like the parts that creeped you out.
So definitely gonna put Majora's Mask on here then. The game was horrifying.
Yeah.
We've got 8 things down now, by the way.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good list that we can whittle down to 5 pretty easily. Before whittling, let's go through and try to figure out maybe another list. I actually kind of like coming up with these lists. It's like it's like a weird puzzle game kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like whenever me and Rhonda used to go on like trips and stuff like that, like because we used to drive a lot, trips and everything like that. So it would be like, all right, words that start with B.
Hmm.
And
Batman.
but yeah, but you can't repeat a word. So you go through and be like, banana, okay, boat, blind, bat,
Bark!
just it's like things like that. But then you get to the part where you're just like, okay, banana. I'm like, oh, I already said that. Damn it. Whenever you have lots of time on a trip, it works. Uncharted 3, the fucking spiders. um, did I see the D3 announcements for BlizzCon? No. More of the same, with the exception of more storage. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so another list.
What? Top 5 games with heavy moral choices?
Oh yeah, that was another one. But we have to go into the specific points of where the moral choice, like the strongest moral point of the game, you know what I mean? Or like the moral choice of the game. Not point, but choice.
I mean, there's Bioshock was saving the little sisters or killing them for more Adam, but I never felt bad about killing them.
What a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
I needed that Adam, yo.
Gotta have the Adam.
how the game works. It's all about Adam. Need Adam to survive.
They're doing dungeon sets for some new dungeon instances. Nice. How about moral choices? Duck hunt, bro. Duck hunt.
Alright.
To shoot the
What?
dog or not shoot the dog.
The dog or the ducks?
There's Dark Souls, you can choose to become an evil overlord or sacrifice yourself to save most of humanity.
I mean, yeah.
That's
But is it
pretty
one of
big
those
moral
like
choice.
final moments, you know? Is it one of those final moments to be like all
That's
good or
the
all bad?
end of the game. It's like you either choose the good one or you choose the bad one.
Alright, yeah, put that one down on there. Witcher, from what I understand.
Witcher. There's a lot of moral choices in Witcher.
There are. I wouldn't know if they're like crazy moral choices though. I mean, it might be something that's kind of understood in the game.
Well, at the end of Flotsam, you can choose to save a tower of burning, a burning tower that's filled with some tied up hostages, or you can choose to chase after the guy that lit the fire and slit his throat. That's in the end of Act 1. You can then choose to work with the rebels, or you can choose to work with an asshole king. And then, what else are you doing? Witcher 2. Oh, and then the game's like main antagonist. You can choose to spare him or not. Yeah, you choose to kill him or not kill him. Because yeah, after the whole thing, it's like, yeah, no. It's just here's why I do all these things, and you're like, oh fuck, well I'm gonna kill you or I'm not because of the player's choices. So there is quite a few choices in that game. Those are the main big ones. There's also some like you can choose to send one of your friends in to try and lure out a succubus, which goes back to the boobs thing, by the way, because she is not wearing any clothes.
True. How about Harvest Moon?
Good old dandelion, never heard of it. What's Harvest Moon? Should we? Before we go further, should we rule out any Telltale games? Because they're too obvious.
Yeah.
Those are all about making choices, so. Gotta go back in time. There's multiplayer survival games. You can choose to work with players or just be an arsehole and kill everyone.
Well, don't have any sounds. Come on, hold on. Yep, there we go.
For example, DayZ, there's another fucking player.
I would say those ones aren't like programmed into the game. You know what I mean? Like those are choices because you make them a choice. They're not choices
Which makes
because
them very good moral choices, because it's not like you have to choose between them, it's something that you're doing.
Press. The Bob Ross marathon ended.
Oh no. Happy little mistakes. I'm just gonna put down survival games and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
SimCity, do you decide to morally decide to destroy this person's house for a new road or build the road elsewhere?
Taking
Hey,
the
at least I'm
pool,
trying to
taking the
help.
ladder out of the pools in SimCity or in The Sims.
Fable 2. The end choice is you get to make one wish, and that wish is endless wealth. You can revive your family, or you can revive everyone that died working on this tower, which is like hundreds of thousands of people. And bear in mind, if you revive hundreds of thousands of people, you don't get to revive your dog.
Cause, you know, things and stuff. Stuff and things.
Stuff and things and dog.
Um trying to think if there's any older, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think if there was any games that are like, say, PlayStation 1 or prior that had like any moral choices or whatever that you had to do in them.
I don't know. I don't think moral choices were added until the 360 era.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of games out there that kind of had like the whole storyline was about more of a moral choice type
Suikoden.
thing.
What? Sorry? Variant?
The Suikoden series.
Oh!
That's true. H1Z1, eh.
Yeah. That comes under survival games. Guitar Hero. It's hard to choose which songs to play.
Dibby dibby doo bib dabby doo. How many do we have down?
2.
What? That's all?
Yep.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna put down Fable 2 as well, because of the end choice at the end.
Alright. Dibby dabby doo babby dabby doo. Doo dabby doo babby daboo. Dabby dabby doo boo. Dabby doo boo. Dabby doo boo. Dabby dabby doo.
One sec. Stream.
Yes.
What other games you thinking of there, bro? StarCraft 2.
For moral choices?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
there's
2.
one part. What do you think I said?
I was just thinking StarCraft.
Right, yeah, StarCraft 2. There's one point where you've got a scientist lady on the Hyperion, and the planet that she's got a bunch of refugees on becomes infected with Zerg, and the Protoss want to just bomb the planet.
Right.
And she wants to save the refugees, but the Protoss want to just kill everyone. And you can choose to save everyone or work with the scientists. You can choose to work with the scientists and save everyone from the Zerg, or you can choose to work with the Protoss and kill everyone. So that's pretty big moral choice.
Yeah. Mass Effect series has, like, you choose a lot of moral choices through there, yeah?
You do.
Like
you can choose
most
to
of those games are like fucking
like in number 2 with Legion, you find like a Geth, and you can choose to just destroy him on the spot or bring him onto your ship, and then again further you can choose to work with him. So
yeah, put that one down.
that's just the first one that came to mind, because Legion is the best companion ever. I mean, come on, he's a freaking Geth! Yeah! I really like those games, the Mass Effect games. I haven't played them in ages, but when Mass Effect 3 came out, I played through all of them, and it was the best. I went for a save everyone run, where I had no companions die throughout all games. That's hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
well,
Rex
I'm
especially.
off bed, so I will talk to you guys later.
Night, bud.
Alright, man.
No yawning.
I'll do what I want.
I also like that you're waking up earlier, so you can like get on here earlier.
What do you mean?
You were on
What
here at
time I
like
usually wake up?
7:30, which is nice. Because typically I get on about 7 o'clock my time.
Okay. I was gonna put down any and all Telltale games.
Pretty much.
Doop 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 doop.
That would be pretty funny. Top 5 guilty pleasures.
Ooh.
Video game guilty pleasures. Top 5 video game guilty pleasures.
Boop, 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 boop.
Red Dead Redemption, you had some moral choices you could make, yeah?
Red Dead Redemption.
To put the damsel in distress on the railroad track or to not to.
Yeah, that's pretty. Red Dead Redemption was the same as GTA, but in the Wild West. So it was, you could choose to kill everyone or you could not. So
True, but I still enjoyed it.
I don't remember any specific, like you had to choose between saving this person or doing something else. And I played that game a bit.
Moral choices in the main story? Question mark. Red Dead Redemption. Are there any are there any choices you can make with change the outcome of the story?
No. There's not. I'm sure of it. Because you didn't have a choice, like the whole game was you hunting down former gang members of yours.
Yeah.
So you couldn't choose to spare them because you needed to kill them. Then you become zombie. Woo.
Keenan, you're getting Black Ops 3 tomorrow night? That's awesome, bud. I can't wait for Fallout 4.
Dun. That was my Fallout noise.
Fallout 4 countdown timer.
What are we at?
5 days, 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 12 seconds. Wait, that's Pacific time.
I have an air horn.
So for me, it's 5 days, 50 minutes, and 55 seconds.
Nice.
Very nice. Mm.
Yeah.
Fallout 3, you could do, you know, like the moral choices and everything like that. So
Yeah, but again, that whole game was
based
you
around
could
it,
choose to blow up
yeah.
Megaton, you could choose to not to, you could choose to let the ghouls in the Tenpenny Tower, you could choose to work with the people to get the ghouls to work with the people, you could choose to, yeah, the whole thing.
how about
was-
instead of like strongest, how about most memorable moral choices? The ones where whenever you chose them, like you fucking still remember that shit, and you're like, oh my god.
Oh, because if it's the most memorable, Fallout 3 most definitely comes to mind with blowing up Megaton in the Tenpenny Tower.
Yeah. So let's do it that way. Let's do it most memorable moral choice in games.
I'm gonna cross Telltale off for that one then. Fallout 3. That's that as well. Again, Bioshock comes to mind. It's an easy one, but it's also a popular one.
I think we could use that. I mean, like using it as like the most memorable one, most memorable point, most memorable point in there. Like, what was the strongest memory for you, or whatever. So I think that one could work. How about
Never fart on another man's bush.
never like
Anyway.
farts in a lady hole?
Never fart your laugh. I still got that shirt. Was I the only person that bought shirts of that, by the way?
Yes. Yes, you were.
Yes! I own a unique item.
It's true. Only one in the world.
2. I bought 2. One for a friend and one for me. Together we are the Don't Light Your Farts in the Lady Hole Bros.
It's a great shirt.
It's a brilliant shirt, I love it. I believe in a thing called love.
Really? Thing out, flip a different bird step. I remember when that was a thing.
That was good.
How about? So that should put us up a few more on that list, right?
That got us to Bioshock, Fallout 3, Dark Souls, Fable 2, StarCraft, Mass Effect.
All right, so we're more than 5, so we can whittle it down.
Okay.
Put an honorable mention.
Sure. Alright, so...
You want another GTA? Honestly,
What?
I'm good without them doing another GTA. I would love for them to spend the time and take and maybe move it to a different IP that has a lot of the similar, you know, the gaming experience for it is really fun.
I mean, fucking... What's the difference between... Not the difference, the time difference between Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5? It was a few... More than a few years. And then
Yeah, I
they
mean,
lost the game,
it
but-
was more than a few years, but it was also in different cities and everything like that.
It is different cities,
Yes.
but I'm just saying Grand Theft 5 takes place in the same place as San Andreas.
What?
Grand Theft Auto 5 takes place in the same city as San Andreas. One of the cities, anyway. Beside the point, the GTA 5 is constantly being updated. Like they just did a lowriders update, which added a bunch of customization you could do to your cars, a few new missions. They just had a Halloween event where there was a heap of cool
No,
stuff.
I'm not knocking that.
Some
I'm
new
saying
game modes
like I
added.
would love them to, instead of making a new GTA series,
Yeah,
I would
I'm
like
saying
them to
is
make a whole new IP that
They're
still has
still-
the whole fun to it. Like,
GTA is still being updated with the online, so they don't have plans to make a new one in the future. But I reckon they could. I'd really like a new Red Dead Redemption game, a big cool one like that. That'd be fun.
yeah, like something different part, like maybe heading more towards the east, still same time frame or whatever, but like maybe a little bit more towards the east and the north, and so you kind of have the ability to go into a larger city from that time frame, but still kind of keeping it further back. But can, you know, I like the different different timelines in games. I would also love to see something that's
Hello.
sci-fi-ish.
What?
Sci-fi-ish, like future, outer space, but not like mass scale or anything like that, having to travel to all the different galaxies or planets or anything like that. Like keeping it to where it's, you know.
You're aware you just disconnected and reconnected, right?
No.
You did.
Yeah. It
Is
happens.
your stream still going?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Anyway. I don't know. I want Rockstar to keep doing what they're doing because they know what they're doing. So I'm fine with it.
I'd like for them to make another Bully game.
I never played Bully.
That was good.
Wasn't it just GTA, but high school edition?
Pretty much, yeah. You were going to a private school and like all the different cliques and everything like that through that series.
Anyway, our games are Dark Souls, Fable 2, StarCraft, Mass Effect, Fallout 3, Bioshock.
So that's 6 games.
Uh-huh. So
We can do 5
all
of them and have
those-
one for an honorable mention.
Yeah, I reckon. Have the honorable mention as Dark Souls, because that's at the end of the game, and not that many people are going to remember it, because not that many people have finished Dark Souls.
That's true.
Because that is a fucking hard game. Alright, so, there we go.
I think that's a pretty good set of lists.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good number. Was there any more choices in Bioshock Infinite? I don't remember. I think it was
I
a lot
didn't
more
play
linear,
Infinite.
wasn't it? Yeah, you did.
I did.
I remember when it came out. You said you were playing it.
Nope.
There are no choices in that game. There is just you do what you do. Anyway. Man. So we still have to whittle down the non-scary games with scary bits. So we got Fallout 3, Minecraft, Halo CE, Terraria, Fable, Metal Gear Solid, Mantis, and Metal Gear Solid 5, Earthbound, and Majora's Mask. I reckon Terraria could probably be taken out of there because it's not so much a creepy thing as much as just like dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Minecraft legitimately scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, Minecraft is legitimately scary when you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
So Fallout 3, sorry. There are some very creepy places in Fallout 3.
There are, but I would put those in the same thing as there are very creepy places in Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4.
Yep, so cross that, you reckon? Or honorable mention?
Let's keep it on there right now for honorable mention.
Yeah.
And we could put both of those on there for honorable mention. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Oh, yeah.
Like they kind of came out. They were out at that same time, and they kind of had that same kind of like they weren't intentionally scary parts, but they were just like fucking whoa.
With Earthbound, the end boss fight of that is meant to be freaky as fuck, so I don't know if it's unexpected.
Whenever I initially played it, though, because you got to remember this wasn't a time frame. Whenever I initially played it and beat the game, there was no internet to look up how it was going to be, so it was just fucking. I was just like, what the hell is going on? So yeah, it was just creepy as fuck back then. Nowadays, you got so many people doing playthroughs and everything of it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna say we keep Halo CE because that flood bit still terrifies me.
That was
When
pretty
you come
creepy.
across them in the swamp.
Yeah.
Fable. What do you reckon?
That's still a rough one for me. Like,
We'll keep Earthbound because we want some old ones. Yeah, if you don't remember it, I reckon we can cross it out.
well, I don't remember it as scary, and it might be that. Like, it just might be that. Like,
Right.
I just don't remember it as scary.
Well, the thing is, hang on, I'll look up the zone and try and link it to you. But like, the zone is like the first part of that game. It's all nice and you're in a guild and you're working with people, and then the forests are lush, and then all of a sudden it's this dark, fucking creepy ass forest, and there's werewolves and trolls, and a demon door that wants you to kill a bunch of hobs. And how do I remember that? Fable 1, again.
Don't mind the plane flying overhead really close.
What do you know? The dark, scary woods are called Darkwood. Good stuff. Darkwood is a dark, twisted forest region encompassed by much of the southern Albion. Nymphs, Belverines, hobs, and trolls. I'm getting major nostalgia boner from reading this, by the way. There are only 2 sanctuaries in the entire wood, small merchant camp, and the famous Darkwood Bordello. No way.
I think that's actually thunder, is what I'm hearing, not a plane.
What are you hearing? Not coming from me, is it?
No, it's on my side. That's definitely
Oh.
thunder.
Is that thunder and lightning?
Yep.
Very, very frightening.
Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro.
Anyway.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Heavy Rain and Spec Ops had some tough decisions.
I never played Spec Ops The Line, but I did hear it had a lot of very intense decisions. And Heavy Rain's all about decisions, same as Telltale Games.
Yeah.
We have have 3 for the non-scary games. That's Minecraft, Halo CE, and Earthbound. The other 2 that we have written down are Metal Gear Solid and Majora's Mask.
I mean, I'd agree on both of those. The Metal Gear Solid one with the fucking...
With Mantis and with the Orphalaka, or whatever the fuck the giant robot's called.
Yeah. And
Just
then
over
Majora's
that
Mask,
series in general, there's some very creepy shit. So, we'll do Metal Gear Solid.
How's PJ doing?
PJ's squawking in the background. Surprised you can't hear him.
I heard him. That's what reminded me of him.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's starting to eat, which is good. His leg's looking okay. We're gonna build him a proper cage outside. We're just gonna get the materials. Because right now he's only in a large bird cage. We want to get him like a proper big cage because he's, when he fully grows up, he's a pretty big bird.
Right.
Like galahs, they're nice birds. They bite the shit out of you, but if you can train them, they're pretty cool. Alright, so our 5 are Metal Gear Solid, Minecraft, Halo CE, Earthbound, and Majora's Mask.
Yep. Which one? Do we have one there for honorable mention?
Well, the honorable mention in the non-scary games with scary bits is Fallout 3. Because there are some creepy-ass locations where you're just walking around and there's some enemies that'll pop out at you, and it's just got an eerie vibe and all that good stuff.
You had to hear that one.
I heard that one.
Okay.
Was it a dog barking?
No, that's the thunder. Let's see what's going on.
I was bringing it back. Remember when that time you farted and Jane asked if it was a dog bark?
Yes.
It was good. It was an impressive fart, mate. Flicking money out of my hand.
I think that's good for the list on there. I'm actually gonna wrap this one up because that thunder is getting louder, and I don't like having my
I need to go.
on, so.
I need to go down the street as well. So it's a good wrap up point, I reckons.
Yeet. So that's gonna wrap it up for this time, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out and joining me. We got some good lists and everything like that down. Until next time, I am Dreamer23. That is Bart, reminding you to game happy. We'll see you later. Bye, guys. Dorkfish.